So, that leads us nicely into corruption. You really can't talk about the IOC without speaking about corruption. It's been at the heart of the games since their creation in 1894, at least the modern games. Down here, I have a picture of, I think, the Japanese celebrating the awarding of the 2018 Winter Olympics, or South Korea, I'm sorry. In the past, IOC members, okay, have been bribed with gifts, travel, scholarships, cash, and prostitutions. Okay, this is a process that is highly corrupt. Okay, there's 115 people that are going to grant you a highly profitable event. They're going to give you access to the logo, the Olympics logo, all the media attention. They want something for it. And due to the lack of transparency, there were significant problems with bribes. This came to light, actually, in the United States in 1999 with the Salt Lake City Winter Games. Kind of blew up in the media. It had always been there. But it kind of became an issue in the late 1990s with the 2002 Salt Lake City Games. And because of that, the IOC creates this commission. Okay. But of course, how much did it really solve? It's hard to say. The Ethics Commission, of course, is not responsible to any outside regulator. Now, that brings us, of course, to doping down here. Okay, I did the math, and since 1972, 12.6 athletes have been caught taking steroids or other performance-enhancing drugs every Olympics. And that does not include the Moscow Games of 1980 because they didn't tell us. But we're pretty sure that they were taking a lot of drugs then too. It peaked in 2004 with 33 athletes caught taking performance-enhancing drugs and removed. And if they won a medal, it was taken from them. That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. Now, of course, this is not an issue just with the Olympics. It's all sports and all organizations around the world. But the Olympics prides itself on being pure, on being a symbol of purity. And they have really had a problem with dealing with the problem of doping. And they have not, I think, successfully dealt with it. It seems like every year athletes are caught trying new and creative ways to cheat. Now, that brings us to Russia in the 2014 Sochi Olympics. There's been a lot of speculation about the cost of these Olympics. The current number that's being tossed around the media is $51 billion. $13 billion allegedly has been spent on the actual games. Okay, that leaves the rest for construction projects and other issues. An IOC member allegedly told the media that 1/3 of the $51 billion costs was due to corruption. But here's the thing, we don't know. We don't know because we can't really access and see and observe this process. Okay? So the fact that it's a significant portion of that $51 billion is corruption, the IOC really can't do much about it. Okay. Finally, and I don't know if this goes under corruption, but I found it very interesting. This is a South Korean, okay, born in South Korea, with absolutely no ties to Russia whatsoever. His name was An Hoon-so, okay? Until recently, he changed his name to Victor An and changed nationalities to compete in the 2014 Olympic Games under the Russian flag. And he won. He won gold just a couple of days ago.
No, he didn't win gold. He won bronze medal.
He won bronze. But are you sure? I think he won gold. Yeah, I
Gold.
think he won gold. Yeah, I think he won
Today or
gold.
when?
He might have competed in another event. There might have been multiple events, but he did win gold, I think, in the Sochi. And that's addition to his 3 other golds as a South Korean. This is not uncommon. He's the most high-profile athlete to do this probably ever, but this is not uncommon of switching nationalities to get maybe onto a team that you could win on, or maybe if you didn't make the team in the nation where you're actually from, you can switch. The IOC allows this to happen, and it raises interesting questions about, are we going to allow free agency, global free agency among our athletes? Does nationality mean anything anymore? It's interesting. It raises interesting questions.